So I'm excited to speak to you here at the brewery this morning. Tell us about the announcement and the sponsorship and what you guys are doing.
Yeah, we're very excited to announce the partnership with Colonial, which will be our major beer and wine sponsor for our home games throughout the year. So it's very exciting. Great local brand. I'm a Port Melbourne boy myself, and just around the corner from me, so it's a great fit for the football club.
And tell us about the product.
Yeah, Colonial, they do a range of products. The beer's very good. I can attest to that. So yeah, they do about 4 or 5 beers and a cider, which is they're pretty new in terms of Melbourne, in terms of the craft beer industry. But yeah, it's very exciting to have them on board with the football club.
And do they originate in WA or Victoria?
WA. They're in WA for about 10 years, and they've hit the Melbourne market in the last 18 months. So they're really starting to take off over here.
You had a sample of it?
Yeah, we were actually lucky enough to have a Christmas party here with the players and a few of the staff last year, so a couple of quiet beers with the boys were very nice.
Tom, you must feel like a rookie 2 years without playing a game. How you feeling on Sunday?
Yeah, pretty much like a rookie. It's been a while, so I had to give the parents a call last night, tell them I got a game, which was exciting, and they were all very excited. And yeah, I'm very nervous, but at the same time very excited. You know, I've played a lot of football before. It's been 2 years, but I can't wait to get back out there.
You both spoke about the nerves ahead of his comeback game for Melbourne in similar circumstances. So is that how you were feeling at the moment?
Yeah, probably more excitement at the moment. After getting told last night that I'll be lacing the boots up again, but yeah, nerves will kick in, I'm pretty sure, tomorrow, and then once I run out, you know, it's just another game of football.
Mindful you're a terrific footballer, but you sort of have an element of that little bit of self-doubt before you run out, which hopefully will sort of disappear in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think you do to a certain degree. It's been 2 years, and it's been a fair while, so the game has changed a lot, but at the same time, you know, I played some good footy in the last week, in the last couple of weeks in the VFL, and I'm really confident that I'm going to, you know, come in and make a good impression and play my role for the team.
And the club's taken a really patient approach with respect to your injury. You haven't rushed this return. You probably could have played a couple of weeks ago, but you've just taken the right steps.
Yeah, I think in the past I've maybe rushed back a little bit earlier, and it's probably hurt me in the long run. So for me to get 4 or 5 weeks under my belt of training and a good couple of games is really helped me. It's going to hold me in good stead for the long term.
What about coming into this game? No, really recognised ruckle for the opposition. What sort of opportunity does that present?
Yeah, I guess it's a good one for me. Unfortunate for Melbourne, but at the same time, I just have to treat it like any other game. You know, I played against Peterson a bit before, and he's a really great competitor. So yeah, it doesn't really change too much. You know, like I've got to go out there and still play my role. Whoever Melbourne put out there, that's up to them. But yeah, I'm really excited.
Nick, seems like the boys, a few being rested on Sunday, but generally everyone's coming out of that game pretty well on Tuesday.
Yeah, I think we've been pretty lucky really. A couple of boys are slightly sore, me being one of them, but I think we're all ready to go. Had a good training session yesterday and a lot of recovery this week, so exciting times for Sunday.
And after counterintuitive with Melbourne, they played a night game, and I know a lot of players struggle to sleep well after a night game. Do you sort of feel it's even in terms of the days of recovery in that respect?
To be honest, I probably haven't really even thought about Melbourne's week too much. It's been pretty much focused on what we're doing, training we had to get in, recovery we had to do. So I think it's pretty similar, 5 or 6. It's not a whole lot in it, so I think it's pretty tight.
Were you preparing to play on Jesse Hogan? How does that sort of change now that he's unfortunately not playing?
Yeah, not really sure who I'll line up on now, but I think the beauty of our back 6 is that anyone can sort of play on anyone. Last week I was on a small, and I know that Mitch Brown and Paddy Ambrose can do that as well, so I think we're fairly flexible in the way we line up, and just looking forward to the challenge of playing on Melbourne.
Obviously a few questions with respect to the energy levels amongst a couple of the players, but I think you've dispelled that with a great last quarter against the Pies. Are you keen to show that you can continue that energy and that performance week to back it up, so to speak?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was really pleasing that we were able to run out the game on Tuesday really well. We're going to need to be able to do that on Sunday as well against Melbourne. They've been in some pretty good form as well, so we're going to need to play for the 4 boys.
We've seen some of your best for this year is very good. Is it that consistency that we're just looking for?
Yeah, I think so. I think every team would like to be able to play 4 good quarters every week, but we've seen that we've had patches in games which haven't been up to the standard, and we've let teams really get back in the game. So yeah, we'll keep striving to play 4 solid quarters, and hopefully we can do that Sunday.
You cross paths with Hibbo on Sunday. Who has the first word?
I think Mick will try. He's probably not the brightest player on the box. I'm not sure how his sledging will go, but Malky's actually quite clever, so he might have some good one-liners for us.
It's fair to say there's a great relationship between you both Melbourne, you guys, you're all very close, people a lot together.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm sure Tom can say the same thing. But we've played a lot of footy together, had some time away from the game together, and we're all just really good friends. So it's exciting to see those two guys playing for Melbourne. But hopefully we can get on top of them on Sunday.
What's the read like of Woody's game plan?
I'm not happy to look too closely at it, but I think we always love the contest, and you see the guys that got around the footy, Viney and Oliver and those types are really bulls inside. So I think their contested footy is really good, and that's where the game we won and lost, I think.
So we're going to be strange going on against Jacob and Michael.
Yeah, well, almost this time last year we were all overseas together, so it's a bit's changed, but once you cross the line, it's just business as usual. But yeah, it will be strange, but exciting.
Beautiful. Thank you, boys.
Thank you.